Alright, everyone, we have a very, well, my voice got really high there at the end, I don't know what happened. We have a very exciting final for you. It's a de facto final, as we do not have an actual top 8 or anything. We are just going to have the 2 4-0s square off. Both of these competitors have emerged from the first 4 rounds of Swiss undefeated. And they are now basically in an eliminator to see who is the sole 5-0 at this night's FNM. On the left, once again, Brian Berger. You may remember him from round 3,
6 hours ago.
when we talked with Megan, his wife, who he defeated in round 3 after the fact. He is playing what he is referred to as what we have needled him relentlessly for as a budget mono green deck. Although he did say that if you remove the 1 Cavern of Souls that he has in the deck, you can buy the entire deck for $65. He took it upon himself to look it up.
He has 3 Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, he said if you took out the Cavern of Souls, like if you took them all that card out of the
Foil
deck.
Thragtusk is 50.
No, it's not. A foil Thragtusk is 50.
The regular's 25.
Well, just assume that it's not a foil. You know what I mean? Like he just played it because that's the one he had. But I mean.
Yeah, I mean I understand where the budget is. It just happened to be that.
Yeah, if you missed it in round 4 there, round 3, he's playing the mono green deck. It's just a bunch of green good stuff. It has a small elves theme. He is ramping with Archdruid.
I like the Courtesy Shake of good luck. They didn't do rock paper scissors. I'm kind of disappointed at this point.
Well, some people are unfamiliar with our hot styles here. They can start whenever.
You're good to go whenever.
I appreciate them. You want to step in here, Cliff? We got an extra chair. Come on, you've helped us enough. Yeah, Cliff. We're now joined by Cliff Markham. Cliff, I've mentioned your name multiple times on the stream, not only for just playing, as you have played multiple times on camera, but most importantly, you have contributed this to the stream, which is the Adam Vickers splash screen.
It's beautiful.
It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. I cannot.
I think he's very proud of it.
He likes it. He doesn't mind. We're joined by, I'm Zachary Evans, joined now by Cliff Markham and Brandon Hart. We are here for the 5th and final round of tonight's Friday Night Magic tournament from Lost Legion Games and Comics in South Charleston, West Virginia. No top 8 this week. This is it. These 2 competitors are 4-0. Brian Berger on the left with mono green versus Drew Scherr on the right with junk tokens. Drew actually beat Aaron McLaughlin's red, white, and blue control mid-range deck in round number 4, which is pretty impressive. Aaron's deck was the nuts, and Aaron's a great player. So congratulations, Drew. Looks like a turn 2 Stringer Root coming down. Seems good. I imagine the turn 1 Arbor Elf that Brian landed will not be trading with that. Seems like probably the worst possible thing that you could do. So. I would not do that. Cliff, you were running 219 life. You can't even show it on my.
I'm gonna go with 18. Mm-hmm. 18.
Yeah, they probably need to move that up a little bit.
I'm still gonna tell you it's 18, not 19.
It's 18. Who's at 18?
Oh,
that's how it works.
And he brought back his own. So
it's a little Geist on Geist action.
One of the better aggro cards, Brendan.
Can you lean out there and tell them to move the life counter just up slightly? Sorry, we are...
I think he's just going to go do it himself. What just brought in so many tokens?
I gather. There we go.
Appreciated.
Well done, Cliff.
Oh yeah, I'm useful. Yes.
You nailed that one. I'll tell you right now. So this time the Arbor Elf does trade. So we're at 18 apiece here. Yeah. Yeah, there's another kind of bathroom over there in that little room. So if you didn't see Brian's deck in round 3, it's basically green good stuff. He uses Elf Ramp, and then he casts awesome 5-drops like Thragtusk or Vorapede or Wolfear Silverheart.
They're all very good. He found a way to play all the good 5-drop green cards.
He did. His deck is very good. He's a modest guy. He likes to he tries to pass it off as not very good, but it is very good. So Gather going to trade with an Arbor Elf and with the front half of a Strangleroot Geist, as we are competing a little bit here with the faucet. So I apologize for the white noise, but yes, that is, someone was asking if there was water in the background. There was, in fact. Yeah, don't worry about it. So, Strangleroot Geist, an Undying Strangleroot Geist pounding in here. What's Drew got in his hand there?
Forest. That's all forest.
So he's just offering the trade there. Brian's down to 2 cards in his hand.
That's a Geist.
Geist-Honored Monk.
Yeah.
Which would make a couple 1/1 flyers, right?
A solid 3/3 for 5.
Archdruid comes down, so Brian's going to untap and have access to Giant Growth. He's been playing this Giant Growth just as lightning bolts. I love it. That's my kind of magic. It's just Giant Growth. All kidding aside, very versatile card. He doesn't have double white to play the Geist. That's the problem. I just now realized that.
O-Ring coming in?
Yeah. O-Ring takes out the Archdruid. But Giant Growth is very versatile because it's a counter spell. If it's a damage removal spell, it's a combat trick. It's just a damage spell.
+3/+3 for 1. Like, I don't know how much better you can really get.
Yeah, it's a good magic card. So take it from us here at the Lost Legion's Exil's Magic live stream. Giant Growth is the wave of the future, kids.
I think dragons are good cards, so you might not want to listen to me.
Yeah, Brandon is biased in his love for dragons. So what's going on here? Does he have 2 of those visionaries? Is that why they're piled on top of each other?
Maybe.
I can't tell.
The blocker?
No,
I think it's a mask.
Oh, it's Mask of Avacyn. He's playing a couple of those. I think it's fun. I'm not sure exactly what his motivation is for, other than just the fact that it does give him
Hexproof.
Hexproof, yeah. So obviously the Avacyn's Pilgrim is going to give Drew access to his Geist-Honored Monk, but he's counting up. There it is. So Geist-Honored Monk will make 2 spirit tokens. It is as big as the number of creatures he controls, right?
Correct.
So it's a 4/4 flying Geist with Vigilance.
Comes in handy.
Not a bad magic card. Brian does not have a lot of removal, I will say that. He also has every land in his deck, apparently. He's drawn a lot of mana this game. Here comes a 5-drop. It is a Wolfear. It is going to pair, and it gets in there. So one of those is a 6/6, and one is a 1/1. So we're going to chump, I assume, the big one. Take 1.
And next turn you just block and roll. I like predicting the future here.
I'm not sure why there wasn't any damage there.
Well, he only attacked with 1.
There's no trample damage.
No.
Well, he has 2 of those. Oh, because the one, I keep thinking there's 2 of them on top of each other. It's the mask.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot.
People just kind of stopped playing equipment once swords ran away.
Forgot to start the clock, so let's just go ahead and assume there is 50 minutes remaining in the round.
Still a long time.
Doesn't matter, because the rounds all last 100 hours.
Been here all day. It's just that
we've been giving those boys some grief about how long these.
They have been going over a little bit. But I've needed that a couple of times when I was playing Reanimated today.
To be fair, it's not like they're any longer than the normal Magic round. They are just we are used to shorter rounds.
Yes.
So.
We run what, 45?
I think it's 45 minutes. Yeah.
40, 45.
Give or take.
Yeah. And I've never really had an issue with time here. So we do see activating the Vault of the Archangel, trading out with both.
Yeah, the Death Touch will definitely come in handy to get rid of those 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm. So that's a Rancor on the 8/8, right?
I can't tell the way he's got them stacked.
Yeah. So he's going to take 5. He's going to take 5 damage from that. He's going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 life. So he should go to.
Trade with everything.
Mm-hmm. We'll clear the board.
Which I feel like is a good thing for Drew because the vault
Was a
continuously.
Rancor. You are correct.
So Brian's down to just a Rancor in hand. Nothing on the board. Drew comes back with Desecration Demon. I wasn't paying attention. I looked away while I was updating the score total, and then all of a sudden a Desecration Demon shows up.
It's pretty good, especially when the board's empty.
So that's a 3-turn clock, conveniently. So he did draw a dude. Well, he is in the position here where, because of the drawback of Desecration Demon, if Brian can generate 2 creatures and then has something with a Rancor on it, he can get there by tapping down the demon and then swinging through. I mean, he's going to have to chain some draws together because he doesn't have any cards in his hand other than the Rancor and something.
But at this point, whenever the Desecration attacks and he's getting through, it's getting lifelink, so...
Oh, I forgot about that part.
That's going to set it back.
Vault of the Archangel is a heck of a magic card. He can Farseek here. Yeah, so...
He is Farseeking away.
Yeah, as long as he goes to combat.
There's no tricks. He should. It'll be a 9. I don't know. I think
Brian tapped 3 mana and then untapped it. So I'm trying to think what's in his deck that costs 3 mana.
The enchantment.
Wild Defiance.
Wild Defiance.
Yeah, activating there. So getting in for 7, gaining 7 life, puts him up to 10. More importantly, drops Brian down to 11. So Brian in a world of hurt here. The one thing Wolfear Silverheart cannot do is beat Death Touch.
That's true. Yeah.
So Vault of the Archangel, we've talked about it many times before. Brett Rose used it a lot before rotation with his Junk Tokens deck. Now using it in his Esper Tokens deck to great effect in recent weeks. Oh, Underworld Connections. Interesting card. Draw a quick card here.
Except for, one draw. Whoa. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh! Wolfear Silverheart does not die to Death Touch if it is paired with the ultimate Silverblade Paladin, because it is first strike.
That is true.
You just, every scenario you talk about is just about pairing a Wolfear Silverheart with a Silverblade Paladin.
Because it's an 8/8 double strike. Like, I feel like
the old turn, I love it, the old game 1 handshake. Yeah, just get it in there, man. Just get in there. Why you gotta wait till game 2 or 3 to get the handshake in? You don't have to. Well, I don't have to wait till the end of the round to tell you how you can win free stuff.
That's true, you don't.
How do you start your games of Magic, Brandon?
I usually roll 2d6s.
What? A loser.
Oh, no.
Myself, I do rock, paper, scissors.
That's because Cliff Markham, previous winner of the Rock, Paper, Scissors giveaway. If you want to be just like Cliff, and more importantly, if you don't want to be like Brandon, you can win your own playset of Rock, Paper, Scissors cards from Unglued. They're fun. They're novel. It's a good conversation starter. It's a great way to start your games of Magic. If you want to win them, we give them away every week. Go to Zach Sells Magic. Well, don't go to Zach Sells Magic. Go to Twitter. Step 1, go to Twitter. Follow me at Zach Sells Magic. I make a tweet every week during round 2 of our stream. Find that tweet, retweet it, make sure you're following me. You'll be entered for a chance to win. Next week we will draw to see who wins those bad boys. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, you too can participate. You're just going to have to go back and dig out that tweet. So I sent it about, about 7 o'clock on a... No, it was more like 8 o'clock on Friday the 9th. So go look in my history and find it. And you can win. Are they worth a ton of money? No. Are they awesome to own? Absolutely. Also, do you want to win a full Restoration Angel? I don't have a picture of that. So instead of that, I'll just show you this picture of a Desecration Demon. Hey, why don't I show you a picture of Restoration Angel while I'm doing it? So, do you want to win a Restoration Angel? That's even more fun.
Can you get a picture of the promo on here?
I can make that noise.
Yeah.
No, I cannot, because Deckbox does not feature that. But if you want to win this bad boy in promo form,
good card.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll just give you one. All you have to do is, Brandon, do you know how they can win? Or Cliff, do you know how they can win?
You go to Facebook, like Zach Sells Magic, and you have to comment on the post and like the post.
Yeah, comment or like. Either any way to tag it, because if you like it or you comment on it, comment is better. Both of them will qualify you, but comment is better because then there might be a little back and forth, and that shows up on people's time. I always tell people the easiest way to help support the stream with no monetary value and just a little bit of time is just to go to the page, like it and interact with it because, you know, that stuff kind of spider webs and spirals out of control, and it's fun. I like to get on there and mix it up. I enjoy a nice
that is a
internet banner.
$11 card.
Yeah, currently the TCG player midpoint on that's $11.65. So if you like free stuff, if you want me to send you the equivalent of a crisp $10 bill in the mail, all you have to go is to Zach Sells Magic's Facebook page. You can either go to ZachSellsMagic.com, which as of today redirects you to that Facebook page, or go to Facebook.com/ZachSellsMagic. Like the page, and then look for the giveaway post, which I made during round 3 tonight. It's very easy to find. It's the one that says we're giving away a Restoration Angel. So no trickiness there. Just go find it.
Now, do they get anything extra for a share of the post?
Yeah, you get mad props.
Oh, okay.
You get so much street cred. No, because I don't know.
Gonna make a VIP section. The people that share, they get like a separate role?
They get like a special insider subscription. Have you seen? Speaking of the devil, have you seen how Star City Games is upping the price of their premium?
Yes.
It's now $60 a year. And I know that's still like cheap in terms of like the cost of like a magazine subscription or something like that, but it's also just articles about Magic, which there are a billion of on the internet.
Well, it's less articles now and more of
videos,
just playtesting videos.
Yeah. Do you want to watch these two guys play Magic?
I mean, I understand.
Do you want to pay $5 a month to do it?
It's very cool that they
I've watched them too. I mean, I don't have a premium subscription, but I watch the others. So I mean,
I would much rather watch people play. I don't sometimes, but they never show decks I'm interested in. Honestly, they show.
Actually, I'm getting some good comments from the chat. I did say that it was cheap for a magazine subscription, but Playboy only costs $15 a year. So I mean, what do you want? Do you want?
It's pretty solid.
Do you want 4 subscriptions to Playboy, or do you want 1 subscription to Todd Anderson's playtest videos?
I think I really only need 1 subscription to Playboy. I really don't need 4.
Well,
but yeah, I see the point.
More importantly, let's talk about this Magic game. I have forgotten to update the life totals, which are incredibly wrong at this point.
Like $60
Playboy magazine's just distracting you.
Well, I just...
23, he's starting out. Oh, he's already...
Yeah, he went Drew went turn 1 Avacyn's Pilgrim into turn 2 Centaur Healer.
Maybe I should start watching
Brian is jamming every Rancor in his deck on this this Arbor Elf. And he's going to Giant Growth it. So it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to do 5 damage trampled over. And it's going to trade with that, or it's going to kill the Centaur.
That seems good. It really does. It seems like
I'm telling you, man, it's Giant Growth for the win. We are changing the face of Standard
with
our
hot giant. Put all his eggs in one basket, though.
Hot Giant Growth technology. And Drew's not playing removal. He's Tokens deck.
His ultimate price in his deck.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can't play around like the 2 copies of Ultimate Price he has or whatever.
No, you really can't. You kind of got to go for it.
He's got a Desecration Demon next turn if he wants it.
I mean, maybe you're a little more conservative in game 3. But you're definitely trying to heal.
I don't want to get too distracted in the chat. I've had gotten feedback about that, about staying off the topic.
For 2 years of ESPN, so.
But jumping with the human only saves 1 damage.
Over Star City.
So save with 2 now. So he's only going to take 3 damage. He double jumped with his tokens because he's trying
Shouldn't that trade? Shouldn't that thing die?
Yes.
We're figuring it out.
So he's saving a little bit of life there, only taking 3 damage. More importantly, getting rid of that creature.
Just putting the Rancors back in his hand. Then what is that on the field?
What does he have in play?
Is that an Archdruid?
It's an Archdruid.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna watch over here.
I don't understand why he didn't put the Rancors on the Archdruid, but he might. I don't know if he has instants in his hand other than. So another Pilgrim. He's trying to count up for 6, I guess. What in his deck costs 6?
He needs. I don't know.
I do want to comment real quickly. One of the people in the chat asking if Fat Pack is a good way to start up a deck. Fat Pack is actually not a bad product.
It's a very good product.
You're getting the booster packs at a fairly cheap price when you consider you're getting the box and all the stuff with it. So if you're just going to buy packs, it's better to buy the booster Fat Pack, in my opinion. You might just buy singles if that's the way you want to go. But if you like opening packs, there's nothing wrong with the Fat Pack.
I usually get the Fat Pack.
What is that? Collective? Is that all your...
+3/+3. All your creatures.
Is he playing all of those, or that's just like a...
I'd say it's more than likely just a 1 or 2 of in the deck.
It costs a lot of mana, right?
Yeah, that's an awful lot of room you can take up with.
Now he has a 4/4 elf.
Yeah, it costs 6. Yeah. That's why I was counting to 6. That's a tell. When you count for 5 and then don't do anything, that means that you needed 6. So.
But that's a lot less scary than...
Well, there's your $50 Thragtusk, or whatever it is, because that's the foil.
Is it full Thragtusk $50?
Didn't you say it was?
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it is $45 to $50.
Ooh, I know what could tell us.
My phone.
The internet?
Yes.
I think my phone can do that.
Dear Google.
So,
I'm just gonna go
let's do a brief recap here of the game. Brian Berger down a game with mono green. He's on 25 life for the Thragtusk and an Elvish Archdruid with 2 Rancors on it, staring down Drew Scherr up a game on chunk tokens. He's got 2 Avacyn's Pilgrim, but thanks to Collective Blessing, they are 4/4s. Brian trying to figure out how to load up this attack as I am looking. What am I looking? I can't find it. $50. What site is that?
Or 42, it streams on Star City's prices.
Okay. $50 foil Thragtusk.
In the budget deck, don't worry about it.
What about this budget Garruk Primal Hunter coming down?
That's $58.
So you make a token here, right?
Like 3.
Primal Hunter?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think maybe like 10 or something. Planeswalkers like that never get below like 8. The ones that actually are good. Tibalt is like a nickel.
I like me some Tibalt. He's fun.
Well, I thought that card was going to be better than what it was, and I thought the price was going to spike back up, and I went ahead and got a play set really cheap.
I don't think
they went further down.
It's not a bad card by any means. It's just not. There's nothing good to do with it right now.
I have 8.
I thought about putting it in the 4-color reanimator.
Double red's hard. It really is.
Oh, I did want to make a comment. I'll post a picture on it. There was a gentleman, I don't know who he was, a younger guy earlier. He bought a fat pack today from the store, opened it. There were 3 rares in every pack. Now, I kid you not, I took a picture of one of them. Every pack he opened had 3 rares in it.
Really good.
Wow.
Hey, bud. Did you win? You lose?
I played Scott. Mono red.
Oh, good luck.
It lasted this long?
Zach.
Yes.
These are Jordans.
Okay. Oh, you taking them off?
No, I'm just getting them out now.
Okay. No problem.
Random.
Got it.
There's your stack.
All right. So Scotty Wright finished up 3 and 2
Did you give me? With
his cool Omniscience deck. Could not beat mono red in the 5th round.
You sure that?
Is it everything?
You gave me the Ambition, but then I gave it back because he gave me
I gave you the Omniscience, but that was part of the trade we still have. Okay.
He did get the combo off on me twice the 3rd round.
Yeah, he did it on camera. We got him for a bonus match. So let's finish up this game real quick here. We've got
We're still in game 2.
we've got 3 Rancors on this Elvish Archdruid. It is we are getting a Death Touch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gains 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the number is, but Brian had 1,000,000 damage there. He had an Archdruid that had 3 Rancors on it. He also cast Giant Growth on it and also attacked with 2 Thragtusk tokens. So this usually ends up to being at more than 8 damage, even with Lifelink trigger from Vault of the Archangel. So Brian Berger, with his quote-unquote budget mono-green deck, piles in here and gets back 1 to the good, tying up this final at 1 game apiece, gentlemen.
So the question is,
Where's the beef?
What defines budget? I mean, because if you go to a top-tier deck, top-tier decks in Magic now are running what? $400, $500?
I think so. I junned it. Zombies around States was almost $800.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you put 4 Falcon Rounds, 4 Messengers,
$200. That's budget. I mean, really, it is.
That's pretty true.
I tried to put together, and I will, because we are doing our legacy events. I'm going to I have a list of budget legacy decks I've been putting together, and I'm not just talking like Dredge and Burn. I'm talking about like even cheaper than that, and even the ones that are like quote unquote budget, like Burn and non-Lion's Eye Diamond Dredge. They're still like $250 decks.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. Like you say, like people talk about like decks being expensive in legacy. Like, have you looked at what standard decks cost? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, the election is over, so I'm not going to acknowledge any.
Blood Crypt. 5 shot.
So Trying to go over the to see if we've got any cool things here in the chat. And no, we don't.
Now,
so,
when is the next legacy? When do you want to try to have the next legacy?
Okay, so that's an interesting question. The honest answer I have for you right now, Cliff, is I'm not sure.
Okay.
You had mentioned that you are available the week of Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Okay. We might try to, I need to do a little bit of asking around this weekend to see when people are available. Because I know for some, like we talked about a little bit before, for some people, they are more likely to come the week of Thanksgiving because they're out of school or they're back home or they don't have work the next day. But then also other people are less likely because they're out of town or doing stuff like that. So we'll just have to split the difference, figure out which is best. If we can get 8 for both weeks, I'll play both times. We had a lot of fun. I was telling everybody about it during one of the numerous 20-minute breaks that we've had all night. Just me in here sitting talking about the Legacy event. We had the top 4 was blue-white control with miracles, mono red, burn, and dredge. I came in 5th with Hive Mind.
Nice.
And then we also had some affinity decks. We had some, and then we had some kitchen table type, more casual decks. But
There was a Merfolk deck.
Brandon played Merfolk.
I gotta get. I think I gotta.
Merfolk deck just got better today with acquisition of yet another Mutavault.
Yes, it is a lot better now. It is 4 Mutavaults deep.
Do not leave here before I give you that Cascade Plus.
Oh yeah.
It is in my thing right there. I did not bring the bribery. Gosh, darn it! Stupid Magic.
Got my cards out there. I still have your Thundermaw Hellkite.
That's okay.
Well, we're taking some time here to discuss things like
If you want it back, just like
discuss important life events such as who's Thragtusk or where.
This is Thundermaw, actually.
Thundermaw. Had to be a dragon. So, gentlemen, we are here. We have been playing since 7 o'clock tonight, 5 hours in. We are down to 2 gentlemen who are undefeated. They have both won. They have split the first 2 games. Game 3 for all the marbles and all the magic packs. There are 34 people in this tournament tonight. Other stuff too. Alright, so dueling mana dorks on turn 1. Farseek on turn 2. Probably going to get a plains. Brian threatening a 3-drop on turn 2. He can go for an Archdruid. Yeah, that is an interesting point Brandon brings up. We do have a dual monitor setup here in the broom closet. It's one of the more high-tech broom closets in the area. And I do have the Twitch stream up on the alternate monitor, but it is as seen on the internet. So yeah, it's what you guys see. So it is way behind. So you are.
I keep looking over and you're like describing plays, and I'm like, he's not doing that now.
I'm one step ahead of the game, kids.
That's right.
15.
Mama did
Giant
raise
Growth, the Strangler guy.
He loves him some Giant Growth.
That is such a good card.
4 mana means what? Oh, pump fake. Ultimate price. No. Yeah. I don't know if I like that.
Double ultimate price?
Yes.
Double ultimate price. Yes.
If at first you don't succeed, price again.
Yeah. Apparently the ultimate price is too.
Would you do that knowing there are Thragtusk and Vorpedes in the deck? Or Wolfear Silver?
What if you Miracle Revenge of the Hunted and smash in for 7?
Something for Brad.
Alright. Thragtusk everywhere.
Brad is very popular today.
Apparently, yeah, let her on fire.
So while you guys are sorting out your Thragtusk issue over here, Brian Berger has already, by turn 3, knocked Drew down to 8 life.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Desecration Demon comes down.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Another Avacyn's Pilgrim. A promo one this time.
Hey, yo.
I do like the promo one.
I do like the promo one as well.
So, this is a very interesting situation because although Brian was knocking on the doorstep of victory, he's now up against it as he is facing down a 6/6 flyer and 6 mana with an Arbor Elf and now a Strangleroot Geist.
Yeah.
Can't he, when When he enters combat, he has the option to sack to tap.
If they've already entered combat.
I think it's when the player with the Desecration Demon
No,
enters.
it's just when enter combat.
Yeah.
Anytime?
It's when any player enters combat. It is good. You can attack and make it tap down. It is a solidly... It is something you're...
Well, I would take your word for it, but I know you are a tremendous liar.
But I am right in this situation. Thank you. Taking credit for
It is each combat, so congratulations, Brandon.
You got one.
You did it.
I've been pretty right today, actually. I'm going to take credit for it. I'm going to go through...
Lingering folks?
Gather the townsfolk.
Gather the townsfolk.
About to throw a bunch of human tokens.
Yeah.
Did he hit him for 6? Yes.
Yep. Got in there with the, I think I would have saved my string group guys as fogs for the demon.
I agree with that. I actually kind of thought this was going to happen. But Brian's a good player.
But Brian does have Rancors, and he has Giant Growth, so he can sneak. He does have a little bit of reach. Whoop. Changed his mind there. I'm going to chump out the string group guys. See another Arbor Elf.
I think those are just going to become fodder.
Now, is the Starrow Ghost, does it have a plus?
Yes, it is. It has Undied once. Well, here's Collective Blessing.
Whoop, that's pretty good in this situation.
Is that creatures you control or tokens you control? It's creatures, right?
Creatures, yeah.
Of course it's creatures. I'm an idiot.
It's one of those situations where you pretty much have to second Arbor Elf at this point, where you're taking 9.
Taking 9 from the demon itself. I don't know if, I
believe I would have sacrificed something to take.
Well, I'm not sure. I assume Brian's familiar with that card, but not a lot of people playing Desecration Demon. I'm not sure if he
might not know about it, and that would make me feel pretty bad about this situation.
See, what does he have out?
2 Arbor Elves and an Undying, an Undead. Oh, man.
Straying with version 2 at this point.
Vorpede.
Ooh, I haven't seen that guy in a while.
He's pretty fun.
He's good. He's very good.
5/4 Vigilant. Trample. Undying.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with this sweet A&W root beer that I'm nursing. It's a spot. That's the one that Mama wrote you about. Let's get back to the chat here, see what's going on. Talking about money. Oh, someone just said our commentary is boring. Oh, I don't know how to respond to that.
EDH the Tinker. Well, have a nice
So we see a Geist-Honored Monk come down. It's fairly huge now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6/6, but a 9/9.
Sacking the
Yeah, he knows full well how to
sack.
Yeah.
I forgot everything's three bigger. That just traded, right?
Yep. Yeah. So he's going to drop down to 1 there, I believe.
And he's at 1. Oh. So he needs a Thragtusk. Do we all agree on this statement?
Yeah, Thragtusk would be good. Even fully Thragtusk.
Oh! No, he wins. He wins.
Everything has to block it though. Everything's
but you put it on the oh, he's 1 away. If the card in his hand is a Rancor or Giant Growth, if he puts it on the elf, everything has to block the elf. The Vorpede gets in for 6, and if he has any way to pump it, he wins the game.
Correct.
That's true.
I think Drew just pooped his pants.
I can't confirm that.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure. All right, we're getting back up in the chat. The commentary is not boring. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I've never thought it was particularly good or particularly bad, but usually for every 1 negative comment we get like 5 or 6 positive ones. So.
But they are homers, so I'm just gonna go Cubbies. What?
Okay, so is he trying to I don't know what his other card is. If I knew what his other card is, then this would be a lot easier. If he doesn't have another card in his hand that does anything, I'm not sure if he can.
He would lose.
Well, he did put it on the Arbor Elf.
The Arbor Elf is dead regardless. Like
1, 2.
He has to have a pump spell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If he doesn't have a pump spell, he loses. Like that's. Okay. So he's just gonna put all his eggs in one basket. Yeah.
So the untapped creatures that Drew has are 2, 4, 4, tokens. Are these spirit tokens or gather the township tokens?
Spirit tokens.
From the Geist-Honored Monk. And the Geist-Honored Monk
It's an
itself is an 8/8.
Pretty good.
So if you put it on the Vorpede, the Vorpede then becomes a 12/11. And it would trade with the Geist-Honored Monk. And he would lose next turn. What's that card in his hand? If it's a land, then... If it's... Yeah.
If it's a pump spell, he wins. If it's not, he loses. Like, that's the moral of the story.
If it's Giant Growth, he
drop
wins.
the card, and you win. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Does he have it? If not, it's over. Right? Like, do you pass here? Like...
I mean, he can't cast anything. He only has three mana up.
Okay, I just take it off. Okay,
Well, it's clearly not a pump. It's clearly not a pump spell.
Clearly over. Okay, that's a good game.
Oh, does he have like a fog? I don't know if he has fogs in his
does
deck.
not
He
have
showed
fog
me
in
his sideboard. I can't
He does
remember.
not have fog in his deck. I looked at the deck at least 7 times.
What about the side? Did you look at the side?
Yeah, we looked at the sideboard. I can't remember what was in it though. No,
There
it
it
was.
is.
It was Elder Scale Worm. Oh,
That wasn't a sideboard.
that's pretty darn awesome right
That would
there.
have been pretty nice if you could have dropped that. It's like, Elder Scale,
What now?
No, he's swinging for a whole lot.
I don't know if they know who it is. Ultraviolence 74 in the chat there talking about, they just found the stream, thinks the commentary is pretty good, I appreciate that. Also talking about this guy to the right of the chat box who has a pretty epic beard in the background picture on Twitch. That guy just happens to be this guy. So that's me. My name is Zachary Evans. I'm joined by the untitled Cliff Markham, but this is Cliff Markham, who was the artist who brought us the one, the only Adam Vickers away screen. So thank you, Cliff, for your graphic arts work. I will surely be in touch with you in the future, some future ideas, and then the Brandon Hart, who's been commentating with us all night. So congratulations to Drew Scherr. He is our champion. Congratulations to me for having a pretty epic beard, dude. Me and you? You trying to trade some cards? All right, we're gonna wrap up here pretty soon, so I'll be out there in a second.
All right.
Yeah. So someone knock on the door.
No.
I would comment. I would talk to Drew, but to be entirely honest, I think we might wrap this one up a little bit early this week because we did get a late start. For those of you talking about the beard in the chat, I didn't shave my beard at all last year from October 1st till May 1st, and this year I started on September 1st. So if you like that beard...
Are you going to June 1st this time?
I told Holly I may not shave it at all. I might just be a crazy hobo, a king of the hobos. So if you want to watch me more from a relatively normal fat guy into king of the hobos style bearded fat guy, lumberjack, aficionado, then that's incentive for you to watch the stream. So let's do some quick business here at the end. Giveaways. Go to Twitter. You can win a playset of rock, paper, scissors cards. Restoration Angel. You got to go to Facebook to win that. Let's talk about things that are going to be up on Facebook tomorrow in our recap post. I'm pushing that pretty hard. I think that's a fun little thing.
I did like the last week's recap.
Yeah, so this thing we're talking about, we're going to have a picture of my beard from last year. Somebody already requested it. We're going to have information on how to get your judge's certification. We're going to have pictures of my dogs with pictures of Scotty Wright dog and Brandon Hart's dog possibly in the mix, depending upon what they send me one. Information for Justin Treadway, who came up in conversation, but he's an artist. He's on Twitter and stuff. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Black Friday, we'll find out if the store's going to be open and if they're having an FNM deck list that I have. At least 2 deck lists. I have Joe Lewis's and I'll have Scotty Wright's. So we will have those up on the Facebook page. And we'll also, if you have any discussion, we talked about Cliff about maybe doing some promotional tokens. I got a guy, and he might be able to make them. So we're thinking about ideas like what we would want to have. Something to go along with the stream. So if you've been watching, enjoy things, you got some comments about that regard, about tokens, I'll have a question about that on the chat. Anything else that I haven't mentioned that you have a question about, feel free to get in touch with me. ZachSellsMagic@gmail.com. Zach Sells Magic on everything else. If you don't know how to get a hold of me at this point, then you have not been paying attention whatsoever.
I think they need to remind it one more time.
Just one more time.
Yeah, one more time. YouTube, Facebook, I'll just bring it up.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook.
Use the technology we have.
Go to YouTube, subscribe. Go to Twitter and follow. Go to Facebook, like, share, comment, everything. Twitch TV, right above the video on the left, click that button that says follow. If you don't have a button that says follow, sign up for an account. It's free. They don't send you spam. Follow us. You'll get an email notification anytime this bad boy goes live. So if you've enjoyed ourselves tonight, we've enjoyed ourselves tonight. If you've enjoyed the commentary, if you've enjoyed the stream, do that for us. And then also, though we don't ask for it, since people have asked in the past, we have set it up. If you would if you'd like to contribute financially to the stream, which helps to recoup the cost of the equipment that we've purchased, at the bottom of the Twitch page, there is a chip-in widget that you can pay via PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can pay as a guest with any credit or debit card. So those are the options. Those are the ways to get in touch with me. As I've said multiple times tonight, if you communicate with me in any of those formats, I will respond. That's a guarantee. That's half the fun of this. I enjoy that. So we hope you enjoy that as well. So that's where we stand tonight. Any last things going on in the chat? Nope, just talking about beards. Seems pretty good. There were some close games tonight. I think we had an excellent final.
We had a very nail-biting miracle there at the end.
We did. He was one pump spell away from winning that game. That is the power of miracles. And as I always say, miracles should not be a mechanic in Magic. It is not fair at all. It is awful. So we've seen a couple miracles tonight. We've seen a pretty cool epic experiment, pretty cool omniscience deck. I think that's probably going to be the highlight of the week. That was pretty fun to watch. Turn four Gristlebrand. Is that any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, Hardcast.
Yeah,
that's pro tip from here at the broom closet to you. Pro tips about turn 4 Grizzlebrand. So
Hardcast it. You're doing something.
You want to see the highlight video? It's going to be on Facebook along with some other stuff too. So we've had some good Magic tonight. Pretty good turnout. Got up to about 100 people. I'm pleased with the turnout. So we appreciate you watching.
We're slacking now, but that's okay.
Well, we're done with Magic.
Highlights of the week.
Yes.
Is there any way to get them taken down? Because I've been on the bad side of like 3 of the highlights.
Well, don't take personal offense. It's not about. Brian. You're one pump spell away from winning that game.
So close.
Rancor or Giant Growth.
So close. I just couldn't pull
We
it.
didn't know what was in your hand the whole time, so we were thinking if it was. It was very nail biting. We enjoyed it.
It's pretty exciting.
Made for good
so
TV. Well, congratulations on your run, regardless. 4-1, very good with your budget mono green. Yep.
Is that a Warcraft statement?
So we're getting some pretty positive feedback there. Feedback from the stream. We're glad that you enjoy it. This is fun for us, but we're glad that people can appreciate it or get some benefit out of it. So anyway, I think that's all for us. Anything you guys want to, in particular, would like to share? I always ask. No one ever has any thoughts.
Dragons are underrated.
Dragons are underrated. That's about it.
Play Dragons.
Play Dragons. So anyway, from all of us here at Lost Legion Games and Comics in beautiful West Virginia, from the store staff, from Cliff, Brandon, and myself, from all the people who have watched, you've watched play on the feature match this week, we thank you for watching. Make sure you come back next Friday, 6:30 Eastern. Sign up, and you'll get notifications to know when we go live. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I will not acknowledge that. I will not acknowledge that.
I keep looking for the elf food poster and I don't see it.
No, this is what's happening. I'm trying so hard.
It's never going to go away.
Thanks for watching, and good night.